Hey, 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 all forward, hey, all forward, hey, D4H in the building, D4H in the building. What's going on, everybody? Black Four Horsemen in the building, back with another one. Look, it's a lot of stuff been going on. We just coming off of SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying? Raw was dope yesterday. Then we got a Great American Bash that's going on in NXT. Probably for some of y'all right now, but for me, it's not gonna be for another couple hours because I'm out here in Phoenix. But anyway, what it do? What it do? OG in the building, joining us. Another horseman back in the building. What's up with you?
Yeah, man. Back up in here, man, with my red wine because it's good for the heart. You understand? So I have little heart issues, so I need a little wine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay.
we
So
back.
that's our way of saying we just gonna drink wine for the heart. Gotcha. Okay. It could have been worse. It could have been, you could have been on that bourbon, the bourbon for your back because your
Now
back
keep.
hurt, or
Oh,
something.
oh, I'm gonna have to use that one. Now keep in mind, I just left a cruise, right? And so
Oh, for real?
yeah, so I had the drink package, right? And so
Oh no.
I
Oh,
drank so much scotch that
ooh.
man, listen, between scotch and old fashions, I mean like 12-year-old scotch,
Nah, bro.
17-year-old scotch. Yeah, so I'm mellow, for a minute.
Man, see, you good though. Which one you do, Carnival or Royal?
Royal.
Royal, okay.
Seven
So,
days.
ooh, 7 days. Was that how many cruises have you been on?
This was my fourth.
Okay, well,
And
seven
it
days would
was
be good.
probably the best one yet.
What
When I
did
tell
that then?
you that cruise line ship is so freaking big, I felt like I was in a mall anytime I walked out my room.
Man, I saw it. I'm thinking about actually going for my kids' fall break though. We're gonna take the kids because they didn't do
Ricky,
anything really this summer.
Ricky, let me tell you something.
What up?
They had more activities for the kids than literally for the adults.
Hey,
They got
hey,
two
that's
whole
fine.
they got two decks with nothing but kid stuff. They got a room where they had the couches and everything and they just play the game. They got the consoles and the screens all across the whole room. They got the little lounging chairs, bean bags, volleyball, basketball. They play dodgeball. They
Mm.
had volleyball. They got probably about 4 or 5 slides, zip line. Yeah,
Man, that sounds like that's fine, man. I can't wait. I seen some pictures of it or whatever. I
they'll
was
love
hoping
it.
either because Carnival got different ships and stuff like that. So I was like, is this the ship that we might be on or whatever? But it looked fine though. Like
Oh,
I'm
Carnival has one going out of L.A. that my cousin them just left from,
hmm
and they said it was nice. It was real nice. This was going out of L.A. for like 4 days. It's new too.
Nah, I'm gonna have to check that out, check that one out too. But I wanted to try because I did Carnival twice, and so now we trying to jump over to Royal and see what they all about. So
It's
man,
it's
thank you for
it's
saying
night
that.
and day. It's night and day.
Dig that.
Night and
Man,
day.
you got man. I can't wait to get back on. Man, can't wait to get back on the ship, man.
Night and
Anyway,
day.
man, look, we appreciate, man, OG. We sure we may have some other horsemen jump in during the duration of the show. But until then, let's go ahead and get to work, man. Before y'all get started
Let's
with
get it.
listening and stuff, let's go ahead and say, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. Anytime the horsemen jump on, you know what I'm saying? You guys will be ready to roll and know what's up. Also, like us on Twitter and Instagram. We had a nice uptick of followers on Twitter as of late. So and then
Thumbs up.
we got Selena Vega interacting with the Black Four Horsemen,
Yeah,
and
come on.
Lola then said something.
Come
Hey,
on. Wait till
we
now you
taking
say something though. Woo!
we if I can get Nia to say something, it'll make all of our days. So
Tell
look, follow the Black Four Horsemen, man. Tell everybody about us, and also don't forget that we do have a podcast up on Spotify. Apple Music and stuff will be coming later and stuff like that. So we're working on some things. Bear with us. Stay in there. Stay in tune with the Black Four Horsemen as we continue to grow.
And
Um,
if you need cruise reviews or something like that, holler at us. We'll go where you want us to go. How about that? Yeah, we'll take it on the road.
Man, that would be dope to do a podcast on the cruise though. But that'll be
Man,
hey, that'll
hey,
be
that's
dope.
something to think
But they're
about.
gonna make us pay for the internet package. That's probably crazy.
Fuck, I had four, and it was $678.
For the internet package.
For 7 days.
You didn't broke it. You didn't broke it back out, man. Royal, look, man. I
But
ain't look.
but you can
Come on.
interact. You can interact through the Royal app,
You can
and you can
interact with other people and
and
stuff
you
through
can
that.
text.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember now. I do remember that with
yeah,
Carnival.
yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. All right.
something to think about. Or if you just had the kids, put a walkie-talkie on them.
No, he have his phone and stuff, but I ain't right now I ain't letting them go anywhere. Now we all hanging out together, so
I
now
can dig it.
we straight. We
I can
straight on
dig it.
that. Hey, man, let's just talk about we're gonna probably just freestyle this. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a little bit about SmackDown or whatever, and let that just lead into SummerSlam
For
or
sure.
whatever. So a lot of stuff happened. I thought that Jade and Bianca was going to win the titles back, but they did not. It was a disqualification. God, what's her name? Uh,
Something.
Blair something, bro. Like she got it. I forgot what her name was. Blair Davenport. She got into involved in a match, and now we're looking at the unholy union with Fire and Dawn. Now with Davenport as some kind of new faction or whatever. So now you add her to this group or whatever, maybe to try to take them up to another level or whatnot. But what better way to establish yourself than to align yourself with the tag champions and take out Bianca and Jade in the
Mm-hmm.
process to try to make
Yeah.
a name for yourself.
Yeah.
What I would like to see, at least would have liked to saw that on at SummerSlam or whatever. But yeah,
I'm a
doubt it.
firm believer of, and I don't know what they doing. They at least used to had title matches on the pre-show, but I mean, when you're limiting your PLEs and not having your champions represented in a
Hmm.
match, it degrades the title to me. You know.
Yeah, to have a title not being like, because both heavyweight titles were on the line there, but no, not the neither tag team title, neither one,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
neither one. The U.S. title was defended, IC was defended, but nothing else. And um, yeah, it was kind of weird not to see them defend for that particular match with the ladies, being the star power that Bianca has and that Jade has, and they will
Absolutely.
continue to groom the unholy union. You would think that they would, put that match on there, even as the first match, but they did not. But let's just go ahead and I did do a review. We did do a review on SummerSlam. Let's just go ahead and talk about SummerSlam. What did you think about it? I mean, they started off hot with Liv and Mommy or whatever. Did you get a chance to see it?
I did. I did.
Because you was
I
on the cruise and
I
stuff. I know
see,
know
there you
how.
go. There you
I
go.
mean,
See, there you go.
us lower people and stuff. We were out here, trying to enjoy ourselves for regular amenities and
Okay, I'll
yeah.
let you have that one. Let you have that one. It was a year in the making, but hey, it made it happen. I thought this was probably one of the best PLEs of the last year, maybe. Um, it was hot from beginning to the end. And I know y'all gonna rag on me, but it reminded me of an AEW pay per view where the matches were hot all the way through, minus a couple of death moves. Um, the the flow just kept going and going and going, and it was like from beginning to end. It was hot, and man, that that first match started off,
I
man.
loved it, man.
You
Like I
gotta
was
you gotta give it to Dawn, man. Give it to
no, see,
Dawn,
dude.
man.
Now this man got like super nuclear heat when he did that, man, because everybody got mommy as their favorite here. You know what I'm saying? She top of the game right now, and then for you to lead to mess her off and go back with that heat with the kiss, bro. That heat went through the roof,
Times
man.
10.
So, and there isn't another heel right now to me other than MJF that will get people to
That is
naturally
true. That is
hate
true.
this man,
And then to flip it on the other side, for Finn to do what he did to
bro. I saw.
Damien.
I'm all on Twitter, man. I'm all on Twitter telling everybody before it happened. Even when I knew, I already figured it was going to happen because I knew even when he came in and jacked him up, asking for where Dom was, I knew what time it was. That was the icing. That was the candle on the
Mm-hmm.
cut on the cake
Mm-hmm.
right there. When
Mm-hmm.
he did that, that's when I knew that he was going to screw Damien out of that title, man.
I
But
loved it. I
man, I
loved it.
loved it. Like this is the first. This is one of the first pay per views that I had in a while, other than WrestleMania, um, where I was really hyped for it, but I was scared to be hype about it because they have let me WWE have let me down. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I was hyped.
Continuous.
So the letdown I was thinking I was gonna have is when we did the Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso match. Like I thought that was going to be fine. That was ass.
Let's
Like
not reminisce on that
it
finish.
was, but like it had my son and I yelling out on the couch, man. Like we were into it, man, and you were into it for every last match. And it hasn't been like that for a while. There has some
Mm-mm.
things where it kind of dip a little bit, but the pay per view is still high quality a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
this one, from the women all the way to the end when your boy Roman came back, fire,
I mean,
fire.
what you think about McIntyre Punk?
I was happy. I picked. You guys go and check out the video. I may even put it up in the description or whatever. In the description or whatever. Q and I, we had our predictions last podcast, and I actually got all of my picks right. So how many matches we had? Six or seven. So I was
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7-0. All
Look
right.
at
Yes.
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So I did pick McIntyre on this, and Q picked Punk. But the reason I picked McIntyre on this one was the fact that McIntyre been taking L's since WrestleMania. He's been taking L's since WrestleMania. He's been screwed over left and right by CM Punk. And there was no way in my eyes that they were going to let Punk come back in his first match and beat Drew McIntyre. Beating CM Punk allows this feud to continue to go on, as we saw on Monday Night Raw yesterday, and I'll get to that after a while. But it allows it to go on, and now that you have Seth involved in this, there's a lot of different ways this whole Punk Rollins McIntyre thing can go or whatever. So I was like, I'm cool with Drew winning this match, and I was glad that he did because that also takes Drew to another level by
Yeah.
defeating Punk as well. So I was cool with it. What you think? Did you think that Drew was gonna win, or did you think Punk was gonna win?
I really wasn't sure who was gonna win, but I knew that Seth was gonna play a role. I don't think it went in the way that I thought it was gonna go because honestly, I thought Punk was probably gonna win, and it was gonna be some hoopla, and it was gonna continue the feud between Drew and Punk. But I love how they swerved it, and now, but I feel like it was so much build up for Drew and Punk.
I like the build up too. I mean,
I don't.
even though it was injury, you could have easily slid people into da 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But the injury thing with I mean, we were waiting what three? Let's see, we were waiting 5 months, 5 to 6 months for this, and they did it perfectly
But for
to where
one
now it came
match,
to head.
I would.
No, no, I don't think it's gonna be for one month.
You
I,
don't think
I I've
so?
had this. No, I got
You
three.
think triple threat?
Yes, I no, no, not triple threat. I think it's 3 matches. Now it may be 3 matches involving a mixture of the three, but I think that McIntyre and Punk they go at it again. I think Punk gets this one, and then um, what they're doing is a masterpiece with it though because they still got Seth Rollins in there, and when we talk about Raw, they were about Seth Rollins and CM Punk was finally about to go at it, and they teased it until McIntyre came out. See, McIntyre still got the bracelet with Larry and AJ on it. Still disrespecting them, still disrespect. So that's why this is going to continue to go on, man. This is some good writing that they're doing with this stuff, and they're teasing you with, they're teasing you with, with little vignette or not vignette, but the Rollins and Punk thing, because again,
Mm-hmm.
that goes back to Survivor Series.
Yeah.
You remember when he came out, Seth wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? And he just
Mm-hmm.
don't like him. So they still dragging that out. So now they're going to continue to tease us with Punk and Rollins, but we still got Drew and Punk to finish up.
I'm loving everything that these folk doing. Let's not even talk about the world title match with Gunther and and Damian Priest. Damian
I'm
Priest
digging
put
this new.
on a damn clinic. You hear me?
Look, I like the way that they have. It seems like they didn't kind of let the reins off of Damian Priest and let him do his thing right now because this is a new Damian. For the last few weeks, it's been a new Damian, and it led into Raw where he was fire. He was on fire, dog. He was on the mic. He had vignettes and videos and stuff, talking his stuff, man. It was, hey, I like this. I like this Damian Priest that they're doing. Sometimes you can't let people, tell people how to do this and stuff. Sometimes you gotta let them go,
Yep,
man.
yep,
You gotta let
yep.
them. You gotta let them go. But man,
And if we could pull receipts from our group me years ago, there were two people that I claimed were gonna be the bomb. Baron Corbin, and that was from NXT days. Baron Corbin and Damian Priest. Man, I have been a fan of those two dudes all along. And Damian Priest is finally showing up. And I hate he lost, but then yet again, I like what they doing. I love what they doing.
yeah,
I'm
Corey was
loving
like,
it.
let Triple H cook. Yeah, he cooking, man. Like,
Hey man,
hey, it's
he cutting up.
he doing his thing right now. But then just to have the whole, I mean, Gunther, won. I'm happy about that too. I ain't mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that he's gonna do some great things with that title, man. And it's gonna be a minute, man. It might be the mania before he drop it.
Yeah.
Might. Underline
I
might.
don't think he gonna drop it for a minute.
And
And
I
if
mean
you
he
notice,
might.
they set him up. They set him up. They say how long he had been the European champion, the
Hmm.
whatever that championship was over there.
But that's why I
What
think
title was
that
that?
for
Then
no
they
the
set it up
UK
for the
the UK NXT
UK,
UK
yeah.
heavyweight champ.
Then
Yeah.
they set him up for the longest reigning NXT champion. Then they turned around and talked about how he broke the record for the Intercontinental title. Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Man, I'd be tripping off the Intercontinental title because it was like, could they not have taken the title off of him the day before or the day after? Because his main number is 666 days that he had the title. Can we not have let him take a L some few days prior or a few days afterwards? Why do we want 666 in our record books? Anyway,
Because
um, but yeah, no, Damien came out. I mean, Finn came out, man, took Damien. Man, Damien was hot, man. That But this is the other thing. This was the thing that was funny to me is that they showed the replay so Damon could see what happened. Why the ref didn't see what happened? Can we? What are we doing? Like, why did the ref not see it? What was
But
the ref doing during the whole time Damien was looking up to see Finn move the foot? What was the ref
he
doing?
was checking on Gunther. But
He was
watch
checking.
this. But the cool thing about the whole thing is, how many times have we ever seen that? Never.
Never.
And for that man to have enough sense and look at it, I'm like, come on, man. This is entertainment at its
Man,
finest.
it was entertainment, dog, to its finest, bro. Like it was like match after match. Let's see whatever. Let's see.
Don't
Um,
forget my boo, the new world
oh,
champion.
oh,
The new
hell,
world
Queen
champion.
I man.
The new world champion.
Look,
But
I thought it was. They threw me off. This is how good it was. They threw me off because I thought Tiffany was just like bump everything. I'm finna come out here and I'm gonna
I
get
did
in
too,
this or
man.
whatever.
I did
But
too.
it was a distraction, and that's when Naya finished the match off. It was just the little stuff like that that I miss that that they were doing and stuff like that. It was, man, congratulations to Nia Jack, man, because she got a whole lot of grief, man, backstage and her work ethic. Even they brought that up in SmackDown, how she work and how reckless and stuff that she can be and stuff.
Go
All that
Naya
they
boo.
brought
Go
all
Naya
that.
boo. Go
Yeah,
Naya boo. Go Naya boo.
I
So,
see. I'm gonna have to try to get her on the horseman
hey man,
team too and stuff
for
on
real,
Red,
man. So,
But we ain't gonna invite Joe when she come
nah,
though.
we kicking
Yeah,
him straight out
yeah,
the
we ain't gonna. Yeah,
pod. Yeah,
ain't no haters
he
out here,
coming out
man.
the
So
pod, man. We not going for that one.
congratulations to Nia, man. Congratulations to all of our new champions,
Hey man,
man.
what you think
Braun
about
Breaker,
Braun? What you think about Braun?
Braun Breaker. Look, they made him look super strong with it, taking out Sammy, who was the former champion, who is a decorated star in WWE and NXT, and just in the indie circus too. And stuff that they made him kind of cook him real fast. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a
But
squash. It
it wasn't
wasn't
a
a squash
squash. It
match,
wasn't.
but
It wasn't.
it wasn't a squash, but Sammy didn't have a whole lot of offense really in there either.
Yeah,
He just came out there and took care of it and got that belt for him. So
yeah.
man, shout out to that.
And I saw the end, and I know I saw some clips, and they were showing Rick and Scott up there in the crowd,
Yes, they did.
and
That was
they
good.
showed that, and then they showed Breaker in the back, and he was talking about Triple H. Come here, give me a hug, man, give me a hug. And I was like, and then he was talking about how proud he was to bring a singles title to his family, and I thought that was cool, man.
Nah, that was cool.
And
I don't even know which one his dad is. To be honest with you, they say it's Rick,
his
but
daddy Rick, yeah, his
he
daddy
looked like
Rick.
Scott, dog. I'm sorry,
He sound like Scott too.
man. He look and sound like Scott, bro. Like it's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah,
man. It's crazy.
yeah. Them boy, but
So
man, outstanding
what
pay per
else?
view,
What
man.
else
Who
happened?
else was
Yeah,
on the pay
no.
per view?
I mean, we can let's jump into the main event, man. Like
Come on,
jump into the main event.
come on,
It was
man.
good. It was good. Like first of all, it started off like a regular wrestling match. Okay, like this one bloodline rules. This is where things always take a turn when you doing your go home and Cody's doing all of his stuff and he try to hit you with a crossroad and he try to do two or three of them and it never worked. Okay, it never works. And so by the time he tried to hit him with the third crossroads, that's when all hell break loose, and that's when it starts to turn into the bloodline match, and that's when the rest of the
Oh,
team comes out. Um, and what do they call the Gorillas of Destiny and stuff, whatever they were named them is called. So
but I don't even know
uh,
what they even calling them now. Are they
I don't
talking
know. They
anything?
just Tongaloa and what was the other guy's name?
Tungaloa and
Tomatonga.
Tamatonga.
Yeah, Tomatonga.
But let me tell
So
you
they
something that
came.
was funny.
What's
Tell me
that?
if you caught this. Owens run out there looking like a damn wind up toy.
Oh man,
And then and then Orton come out there,
high
high
fiving.
fiving the crowd. It's
He
like,
high
dude,
fiving
are you
everybody
are you
on the
serious or
way
are
down.
you?
While people out there getting their tail kicked, this man high fiving
I thought it
almost.
was just me, man.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
it was just me.
Kevin Owens looked like he missed cardio day since he was in NXT, bro. That man was he. I,
Even though Kevin Owens done lost a lot of weight, a
yeah,
lot of
but
weight.
no, but I mean that's not just that's not to him almost. That's almost to the fact that um they need to be having these long ass rampways and stuff for these events. You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta go down, make a left, then make another right, and then make a quick left, and we at the ring? What are we doing? Why are we doing it?
It took
But that's
Roman
just a
3 minutes to get down to the ring.
yeah, Roman, he took his time too. I thought, thank you, Corey, that jump is longer than Winchester. It really
Man, for
was. It
real.
took a minute for everybody to come down there. But uh this is what that kind of got not got at me, but was interesting when Jacob took out uh Cody. He hit it looked like he real deal legit hurt his leg. They say it was a work because they wanted to wait before Jacob and Roman got a chance to go at each other or whatever. So him acting like he was hurt was the point of him being helpless and he's not going to be in the ring to when Roman came out. So that actually happened. Then Roman came out, so he got his licks in, did his thing. But then the stare down with Cody, that could have went left too. We know it probably wouldn't have though. It would have been cool for him to kind of not give him the nod or whatever and stuff like that. It kind of looked like it could have been some beef still there or whatever, but it was more of an acknowledgement like, yeah, you running this right now. I got to deal with my family or whatever. But it also kind of looked like it released him from it because I don't think that it should be, um, it should be, Cody should be involved in bloodline business anymore.
It looked
Yeah.
like to me, it looked to me like he was saying, finish him, finish him off. You know what I'm saying? Not more so like I'm giving you the not now, go and finish him.
Yeah. Go ahead and take
You can
me. Yeah.
have
Go
him.
ahead.
You can
Right.
have him.
Right.
He all
Okay.
yours. Finish him. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, man, that the twists and turns was outstanding. Hey man, that Jacob fight too, man. That boy just man for real.
Man, so actual, man.
That boy
So
is for real.
he
Now I
didn't.
didn't see. I watched it. I tried to pause it and catch it. I didn't see where his leg or foot hit nothing. Now the on
His shin hit that table to
now
where
I
you
did
could have.
see that. I did
Now it
see that.
could have, and he grabbed that one too.
He
He
did.
could have
He
broke
did.
something with that too,
He
literally.
did. But my
Mhm.
thing, but would if he messed his shin up, would he just have a regular little walking boot on that didn't
He
even hardly
did.
cover the shin?
He
I'm
did.
just saying.
He did, and that's what Devil Corey just jumped in and said that he had a boot on after it, and I was like, yeah, that's straight kayfabe, man.
Yeah.
That's keeping everything going and
Keeping
stuff.
it keep
Unless,
it keep it going.
yeah, hey, keep the kayfabe going. I mean, because Tomatonga, I think that's his name, was it? Or
Tungaloa
Tongaloa,
with the
that
with the
man
eye
with the
patch.
iPad.
Now I still don't know what happened to his eye, but I'm just
Now, Kevin
saying.
Owens, that was a couple of SmackDowns ago. Kevin
Where he
Owens
just kind of,
got raked his eye, but he was raking it and pulling it, and it was like it was uh, a long pull of the eye or whatever. And
hey man,
he been,
you got a little trips, man. You
man,
gotta love, you gotta love.
he is working that angle
And
with
so
the
I
eye
didn't have
patch dog.
anything to do the other day, and so I decided. I said, well, let me watch the WrestleMania behind the curtain.
Hmm.
And
Dang it, I ain't
man,
even watched that yet. Dang it.
it gives you detail on how it started to how it ended, man. And they talking about how everybody played a part to make that happen. And it was
Hmm.
like they were trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, man. So it's like you see his thought process now. You know what I'm saying?
WWE is they're listening to the fans and stuff like that, and you know that they try to pull a swerve on everybody because you got people like yourself, myself, and some of the other internet wrestling community members and stuff that have seen whatever angle and stuff that you can do when it comes to some of these matches and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They even this is how funny it is that they even tried to pull a callback to that Undertaker, HBK, and Bret Hart match in the CM Punk match. They tried to do that with the chair, and he had stopped before he hit him. You see what I'm saying? They hear all of this stuff. They read some of this stuff, and so that's why they try to pull the swerve and they try to change some stuff around, which is one thing that I do respect about the WWE. They're trying to get it right, and they're trying to continue to make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
They doing a very good
They're
job
doing a
right
great
now.
job, man. And it started with SummerSlam, and like I said,
It started it before Mania.
I mean, it started before Mania and stuff like that, but
It's been picking up ever since.
just with the Y6 introduction, with that going on, and the little vignettes and stuff, and they were doing with that, and um, Judgment Day, and their small cracks and stuff that turned into a huge shattered glass by SummerSlam. You know what I'm saying?
But for them to build upon that, I can't wait to see what's coming next.
Oh man, so
I can't wait. I can't wait.
no, I can't wait either. And like I said, I was ready for today. I was ready. I mean, yesterday when Raw came on, I was waiting on that. But before I get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and give a shout out to my guy Aaron over at Creative Graphics Designs. I don't have my shirt on today, making sure I'm getting that taken care of or whatever. But for all your motivational wear and things like that, I am really trying to get this up on here, and it is not working. But anyway, here we go. Yeah, nah, got it. CreativeGraphics.com, man. Great inspirational paraphernalia. I got this the entrepreneur one on the right hand side right now because I got my own business, that I'm doing and stuff like that.
Come
This
on
our
through
age for
business.
you know what I'm saying?
Come on
Relentless
through
hustle,
business.
relentless hustle, man. That's what we got to do, man. We got to hustle, man, to no
Yeah, for
end out
sure.
here and get what we want. Joe still trying to get his sacrifice when he trying to save his little coins.
You
I
trying
told
to
him to let
save them little
Naya.
dollars.
I told him to let Naya go ahead and buy him one, but he ain't listen. I got this one in the t-shirt, and all of these designs are going to be available in t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies. So when hoodie season coming around, guys, in October and stuff like that, and you want to, kind of get comfortable
Yeah,
with that
hell
fire
yeah.
pit and stuff like that, man, go ahead and get you some of these good quality material tees that not
Especially
only
respect the
supports the
hustle,
family,
baby.
me, I'm telling you, but it helps, my guy Aaron and his family as well. So www.creativegraphics.com. I'll go ahead and put that right there so you
And
guys can see
we
it.
gonna have us a show where everybody gonna have a different shirt on, representing creative
And we
graphics.
gonna we gonna
We're
manifest
gonna
that as
make that
well,
happen.
brother. We
We're
are
gonna
gonna do
make that happen.
that. Gotcha.
Make
Right
that
there at the
happen.
bottom, you see it, creativegraphics.com. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what we want to talk about, and that is Monday Night Raw. Now, see, you say you didn't get a chance to look at it as much or whatever, but I'll let you go back and do it. But I'm going to walk you through some
Walk me
things,
through it.
stuff that
Walk
happened.
me through it.
I'm going to walk you through some things. So what we did, we started off with the new champion, Gunther, right? Gunther came out there. Ludwig Kaiser's back.
What?
Yeah, he just came back. I don't know if he just came from downstairs for Judy from Family Matters, I guess. I don't know. But he's back now, and he had an injured rib, according to what Michael Cole said or whatever. So now his ribs are good now. So he came out and introduced the new champion. And shut up, bro.
Hold up. Whatever happened to that girl? She just walked off and
The,
didn't
the
come
thing
back.
the thing was on Family Matters, bro. When 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 Judy last episode, they saw her. They said they saw her walk up the steps, but she ain't never come down, and
Oh,
she was off the show. So that was the running joke. That was the running joke of the show,
and that's for
pretty
real, man.
much.
We didn't see her ever again, man.
No,
No,
yeah.
but I heard she was in a porno or something.
Oh,
Or
no,
was
I
that?
was just gonna say
Or
we didn't see her until they said she had that new career going, bro,
hey,
when she got
man,
older.
listen, man. You know.
I mean, you got to get it how it is,
Hey, so on Raw, did we see the daggers? Were the
Oh
daggers
yeah,
up?
I mean, S
Yeah,
squared.
this, the,
They made their thing and took
okay.
another L this week too.
Oh
Like,
man,
how are you gonna be this new uh how are you gonna be this new stable and you taking L's right now?
but you
You know
know
what I'm
what?
saying?
They building it up for somebody else to come in and really take it over.
I don't know, but it's just not. It's unseasoned food right now. And they don't have a stable name. It's just the three girl. We call them the stud stable, but I mean they don't have an official name. or anything like that. It's just like it needs some seasoning to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but anyway. So yeah, they did show up and they took a L. Let's see, Laura Valkyrie was about to be one about to beat Shayna Baszler, but the rest of the crew jumped in. Then Damage Control came out
Oh,
and helped. Yeah, Damage Control came out and helped. And then let's see, what's the main one name? Gosh, I forgot her name already. It's Shayna Baszler, whatchamacallit, and what is her name? God dang. But anyway, she ended up the one that they end up agreeing to Sonya Deville. Thank you, thank you. Sonya Deville ended up taking the L too. She ended up losing to um, who did Sonya Deville lose to? Dang. Oh, Io Sky. Because they took it's supposed to be in Sonya Deville versus Dakota Kai. Love me some Dakota Kai. But they took her out backstage, and so somebody else from Damage
uh,
Control had to jump in, and they made it Io Sky. I'm hating it. Y'all need to push Zelina Vega,
oh,
and you need to push Dakota Kai. Stop playing with us, okay? Those girls that put in the time and stuff like this, time to let them work. All right. So yeah, that's what I want. But yeah, so anyway, Gunther came out, talking his stuff. You know, he's a champion. Da 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 da. Then they pulled a callback, bro. Randy Orton came out. Now remember, Randy Orton lost, so-called loss to
mm-hmm,
Gunther and King of the Ring, but them
mm-hmm,
shoulders went down, and it was so
mm-hmm.
obvious that they could not go back to that. So Randy Orton brought himself back into the picture, and so now he wants to fight Gunther this time for the title, and it's going to be a Bash in Berlin that was made official on Raw as well.
Very good match. But Gunther would not lose in his hometown.
No,
It's
that's
not
not
gonna
going to
happen.
happen. We gonna hope to see that it's going to be a good show or whatever. But
Damn
we
good
know
match
that
though.
ain't it should be
Damn
a
good
good match
match.
though.
Very good
So
match.
anyway, let's get to the Judgment Day stuff, man. Because again, like I said, I read a whole lot of people that were saying that the Judgment Day was over. Everybody broke up. JD Bobblehead was taking his shirt, tearing his shirt off on Instagram post and
Oh,
and stuff like that, basically saying the Judgment Day was over and all of that stuff, right? But the new Judgment Day was just formed because Damian Priest came out there and he V-lined to the ring, started talking his stuff. I mean, like this new Damian Priest is off the chain. They need to put another belt on him. He just continue to build him. Everybody was bullshitting about him being the Money in the Bank thing person, and then him getting it. And he was a transitional champion, yada yada, whatever. Damian Priest needs to get another belt on him with this new version of him because he was talking on the mic. He was great, and he backed it up in the ring. So anyway, comes up is the screen up there, Finn Balor, because he called Finn out. Finn didn't want to come out. He started talking to what you call it through the TV or whatever. He out in the back doing the vignette, talking to Damien out there or whatever. And so he was like, "You don't get to call me out. I'm gonna send my boy JD out, and he gonna handle you. We all know what that's gonna mean.
yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
we all know what that means. This is gonna be an ass kicking from JD. He constantly getting hazed, but." He was like, and when you forget about me, that's when I'll be out there to stab you in the back like you did me, da 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 da,
and
whatever.
that's for
It's
real.
like,
I
yeah.
saw that. I remember that.
And so
SummerSlam last year.
that's what he said. He said he waited a year to get back at him. He was waiting his opportunity. So he was playing a long game, and we kind of saw it building too. We kind of saw it building, and it came to a head at SummerSlam. But
Man,
he also this is when we found out.
storytelling.
This is when we found out that the Judgment Day is a new version of himself. He was like, not only am I gonna be the one to get you, but they will too. And over his shoulders came Carlito, JD, and then Liv and
And
Dominic, and the whole crowd just went nuts, bro. Everybody went nuts. So this
wow.
the new Judgment Day, and think about this though. When we formed Judgment Day back when Edge did it, the first member was Rhea Ripley. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second member was Damian Priest. And then they brought in Finn Balor to
Finn.
run the show. So Finn has always been that person that ran that, was supposed to run Judgment Day. And now they didn't got rid of the two people and Edge is gone. So now this his version of the Judgment Day.
I
Man,
love
just
it.
good, just good stuff, man.
I just I'm still trying to understand, and I never understood this where Carlito fits in. I'm
Uh,
still besides the little that was cool comic relief every now and then. I think that spot could be for somebody else. I love the JD fact. People talk about JD head and
he can
all,
wrestle.
but the boy good.
JD can run. I give him. I call him JD Bobblehead and stuff. And even Damien in his video said, "I'm a, I'm gonna deal with your big head ad." That's what he said. Big head ad. That's what he said, bro. This new Damien, bro, is off the chain. But anyway, I talk about him, but JD can go too. You know what I'm saying? He can wrestle. He can wrestle. He's great. I hate that he had to come out there and continue and get his butt kicked or whatever, which is demeaning what we're demeaning what he does or whatever. But everybody takes their lumps and bruises and they'll get to where they go. Carlito fits in just like how our truth was trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? He was
Mm-hmm.
trying to do that. He was serviceable for a little bit. You need an extra body out there you need some extra feet when you trying to stomp somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ended up happening during the Damian Priest match with JD McDonough. He was beating the crap out of JD like it always happened, but then Carlito, who came out to the ring, got involved, and then the rest of Judgment Day came out. Finn waited till he turned his back, like for real, and jumped on Damian Priest. So everybody was stomping him. Everybody was kicking his ass, man. And this is what happened. They got to a point where it was Liv and Dominic jumping him because he had already threw everybody out of the ring and stuff like that. And then Dominic and Liv was jumping on him, and then you heard the music. Crowd went nuts, and Mommy came charging to the ring, and everybody thought they had got out, but Liv was running slow. They was back there where Samantha was, bro.
She got him.
Rhea got her hands on Liv and beat that head, bro,
Whoop that trick.
and was
Whoop that trick.
about to put her through the table.
Dom say,
Dom saved her and took her out through the crowd and da 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 da.
hey
But
man, hey
then,
man, what's up with this point? What's up with this porno mustache Dom got going on?
man, hey, that man got the
He got that
what's the
Zig Ziglar.
he got
He got that boogie nice mustache,
I
rather.
don't know, man. God, that man got the God, man, what's the
Oh,
dude? It's one of the hot sauce man out here that man got the little dude with the hair. I forgot the name of the hot
hey,
sauce. It's down there
that
in the
that
cabinet.
that Takarita Tokiro or something.
What is it
In the little
called?
yellow thing.
Yeah,
Is that
something. I
what you talking
forgot
about?
to what is it called,
That
bro? It's
man got
in
that.
my.
That man got
But
that Ron
anyway, he
Jeremy
got that.
mustache.
He got
Don
that
Burgundy. He got
mustache.
that. What's that? What's Will Ferrell Burgundy? Ron
Yeah,
Burgundy
Ron Burke.
mustache.
That's the heel mustache, bro. That man got the heel mustache. But anyway,
Oh, and the
he
mud.
ended up getting away. But then JD was in the ring, still getting his licks in. Everybody left JD out there at this point. And Carlito, he
Oh,
even
JD.
left and whatever. And Rhea came in, hit him with the Glasgow kiss, headbutt, and he didn't got choke slam, south of heaven to hell, pretty much.
Oh,
And the two
JD.
embraced, and that was it, man. So we got more stuff going on with this Judgment Day thing, bro. And another thing that I liked. So again, Seth Rollins came out when CM Punk was out talking about how he's not going to quit. He's going to get his hands on Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, come on out here. So like da 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 da. And Seth Rollins' music came on. Now Seth didn't come out dancing like we used to see
Uh
Seth.
oh.
Nah, he was standing on business today. He came out in wrestling gear. He was ready to fight. He was ready to fight, and he said so. CM Punk was like, "Let's do it." And before they got in the ring, Drew McIntyre is in the stands, coming out the stands, talking to everybody, talking to them in the ring, celebrating his win, yada yada yada. But the whole time he talking, the two in the ring ain't paying attention to him. They're looking at each other because they ready to go again. This is a callback to Survivor Series. They've been trying to get this going for the last 9 months or something like this. So they finally ready to scrap. But then Drew told Punk, if since you're not listening to me, I got some of yours, and he brought out the doggone thing again and kissed it with AJ and Larry. Punk got mad, was like, damn, I gotta let this go because I'm finna go get yo ass. So he ran out the ring and chased Drew out and left Seth Rollins there to get taken out, bro, by what's his name? God dang.
Bronson Reed. I saw that part.
Big Bronson
I
Reed,
saw that
bro.
part.
I love it because Bronson was like, I'm ready for an opportunity. You ain't giving me none. I guess I'm gonna have to make my own opportunity. And
I
he
like
made
that.
his opportunity
I like that.
against Seth. I loved it, man.
Now put
And
that boy in the Judgment Day,
they
man.
gave
Put that
him
boy in the
he
Judgment
gave
Day.
him 6 tsunamis, bro. And
Off the
Seth was
top
spitting
rope.
up. Yes, he was spitting up blood and stuff. I mean, it was a good, like, almost like Nexus. Remember Nexus?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
almost like that, man. It
All
was
right.
like this guy's danger. I love the way they did that with Bronson Reed. So
So
now
that
we got
state match, I
Bronson.
like it. I
Yeah.
like it. I
Do you see
like
what
it.
I'm? Do you see what I remember? What I told you? I told you that they are teasing this Rollins and Punk thing, but now they still got other stuff they need to do. So now they didn't put Seth. We'll come back to Rollins and Punk, but see,
But
Seth
right
got to
now,
deal with Bronson Reed, and he still got a couple of matches with Drew McIntyre and stuff as well.
man, put the boys
Just
in the hell
good.
in a cell, man. Put the boys in the hell in a cell, man. It has to end. If it does not end in a hell in a cell, man, you have to.
Bro, that'd be
You
bro. That is
have
that
to.
is that is on that is on point, man. Hell in a
You
Cell would be a
have to.
great way to end that
You have to.
with that, bro. So I
At
am cool
Survivor
with that.
Series, do it at Survivor Series. Go on, knock
Oh,
them
I
out.
mean, yeah, in War Games, have that
Knock it out.
we still got to have a female War Games too. But the other War Games, man, that's gonna
We
probably
already know that's
that we
coming. We
already
already
know.
know what that
But
is.
Hell in a Cell is perfect. Hell in a Cell is Hell in a Cell before War Games though, or is it after? I think it may be
I think
after. I
Hell
don't
in a
know.
Cell, no, because Survivor Series is in November, which is War Games. And
Yep.
so Hell in a Cell might be October.
Let me look at it. I'm about to pull up my trusty pay-per-view list here. So okay, we did that. We did that. Queen of the Ring battle, yep. Money in the Bank, yep. SummerSlam, Great American Bash is going on. Bash in Berlin. No Mercy, that would be a good one. Bad Blood is a good one too for them to have it at. Um, that's going to be in Georgia. They've been pushing the heck out of Bad Blood.
Show
So
have.
I think they may do something there because that is Bad Blood between them. But yeah, no, Survivor Series, Elimination Chamber. Oh, I don't see Hell in a Cell. But hey, you can have it at a regular match though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have it at a pay-per-view and then just do Hell in a Cell. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, okay, gotcha. But yeah, so Bronson Reed coming out and doing what he did and stuff was chef's kiss to that, bro. Like it was good. I ain't even mad at that. Um, Last thing about Raw that was good was the Y6 debut in the ring. So
How was that?
You had Joe Gacy, you had Rowan, and then you had Dexter Loomis versus um
Chad and
Chad and the rest and the Creed brothers. They said
yeah.
they had a name. It was something called Some American or something, the
Really?
American something. Yeah, and they got a new name. He told Maxine them that they can have the Alpha Academy name. We gonna check. Our name is something else now.
And that
And so
Alpha
yeah,
Academy going
so
this shit and back.
yeah. Well, it's just gonna probably be Otis out of that anyway. So um,
That's
it
true.
was a good match. The guys wrestled. The Y6 wrestled. They all came out together. Um, Uncle Howdy was in the rocking chair down the aisle the whole time, just sitting there rocking, just like his
I
brother.
love it. I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
it.
It
I
was, it
love
was, it was, it was good, man. And Y6 obviously got the win. Um, but it was
No
good. It was a
vignette,
good
no
match.
vignette this week from them.
Yeah. So Joe Gacy was the one that did this week.
Okay. Did he
So
talk? Because I noticed Loomis didn't say nothing.
no, he didn't really talk. He just looked into the camera, screamed, da
Okay.
da da da. Looking
Okay.
crazy. He was in the back, rocking in the corner, like with the fin, somewhere in the back, dark tunnel, like rocking and stuff,
Ah,
looking off
okay.
his. Yeah. So it was. I think that's everybody. I think they went
That's
through
it.
everybody.
That's it.
Yeah.
They
So I
did.
think they went through everybody. And so yeah, that was it. That was the end of Raw. It was a good episode to me. It was a good episode. You go check it out. Go to YouTube and look at the top 10 moments or whatever. You can go check that out on that. Uh the last thing, man, that we can do real quick. I think you're gonna like this one. It's our debate of the day.
No,
And
come
I
on with it.
found it. I
Come on.
found something, man, that hey, I found this one that
Come on.
I'm really gonna like this one, dog.
Let's see what
So
we're working with.
this one is special to me, dog. Which one of these four should have had a run, bro, with the old WWF title, bro?
Why you do this one, man?
No, man, I
Golly.
gotta know this. I gotta know this, bro.
Oh, dude.
I gotta
Oh,
know.
man.
I
All
gotta
right.
know this.
All right.
This is ours growing up. This is ours growing up. Like
God.
this one's a hard one, dog.
All right. I'm going for it. Perfect.
Okay, I respect
There,
it.
there is, there was nobody better to me at that time on the mic and in the ring than Mr. Perfect. And his work is impeccable. And I feel like with the feuds that he did have, it would have been even magnified with that world title.
Mm.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
On this one,
I got an idea where you're going.
I don't think you do. I don't think you do
I,
because
I,
I have two in mind, and it's close.
I had two in mind.
I had two in mind, and I think it's close.
I'm gonna tell you who my second one was. How about that?
Go ahead.
No, no, I won't tell
Okay, well now I'm gonna go ahead and do mine
you.
then.
Go and do it. Do it.
I wanted Ted DiBiase. I
What?
wanted Ted. I wanted Ted.
Talk to me. Tell me
Ted.
why. Tell me
Ted was
why.
a Ted was a let's not forget he was a specialist in the ring. Now we did the whole money, 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 and money buys everything
Yeah.
and all the other stuff, but Ted can wrestle and he had that $1 million dream. He could have did anything with this thing. He could have had more people than Virgil in his corner because he had the money to
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
and he had nuclear heat as well.
Yes. Yes.
He wrestled well with everybody that he came in contact with.
Yes. Yes.
I would give it to Ted DiBiase with a close second though. Ravishing Rick Rude.
There we go. That's all I wanted to say.
A
That's all I
close
wanted to say.
a
Hey man.
close second
Hey
would be
man.
Ravishing Rick Rude, bro.
Imagine that boy with that belt on his tights. Come on, man.
He had everybody else on the tights. That man had Warrior. That man had Jake Roberts' wife on the trunks. That man had it was he was man. Rick Rude, there was no way he should not have had the title, man.
And the
Rick
reason
Rude
why,
should have had the
yes,
world heavyweight title, bro.
the reason why I didn't choose DiBiase is because DiBiase had the $1 million belt. He made him a belt. Fuck your world title. I don't need it. I'm gonna make me a belt that look better than the world belt. Jake had Damien. He ain't need nothing else.
I wouldn't have been like
It
Jake
wouldn't have
was
been a bad
good.
look for Jake,
Jake,
but Jake wasn't world champion material. He really wasn't.
yeah, Jake would like he would probably be last on my list on this one. I mean, uh, did he even have an IC title run?
He had
I don't even
he had a
remember.
tag title run
I
briefly.
don't. I don't even remember him having the
I
IC
don't even
title.
think he had a title at all, Jake. Let's look. Let's see.
don't know. I gotta look at that and see. But he would probably be my last person. Let me see him look up his accolades right here. So
Uh,
championships and accomplishments. He never had a belt
I
in
thought I
WWE.
thought so. I thought I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy.
He never had a belt in WWE. Are you kidding me right now?
But my thing is, think about it though, man. He Jake was one of those people that didn't need a belt. Man, that man had so much heat. He was had heat for 1 minute, then he turned around and he a good guy.
And
He
he'd be
had
a
the
face.
snake. He had the snake. That's all he needed. He ain't need none of that. Some people don't need a belt. Man, think about it. Rude and perfect. Them boys still were great, even without belts. So imagine if they would have got a belt. But think about where they were. You had Hogan in the way. You had Warrior in the
Man, it
way.
was a lot of
You
politics in the
had
way, bro.
Macho in the way.
You had a
Man,
lot
them
of
boys wasn't gonna get no belt, man.
man, you
You
had a lot
ain't
of politics
none of
back
them
then.
really, man. None of them.
You had a lot of politics back then, bro. With
So
some of them
imagine.
guys,
Let
man.
me ask you a question, Ricky. So if the politics that was still going on in the '80s and the '90s was going on now, do you think we have all these shifts of title belts?
Nope, nope. There's a lot of people that wouldn't even sniff the title. Kofi would never have one. Daniel Bryan would never have one. Rey Mysterio would never have one. Mick Foley still would have never had one. I'm just glad that everything changing, man. But yeah, I want to, man, put that one out there because I always said
That
that
was
I
heavy,
wanted
man.
Rick Rude I wanted Rick Rude to have a belt and Ted DiBiase too. Man, Ted DiBiase, that one still with the little kid with the dribbling of the basketball. You remember that one? That shit's never still. I remember watching that
Yes,
episode as a
sir.
kid, and I was so happy for him until he kicked that ball out, and it made me so. That's heel. That's heel
Saturday
stuff right
night
there.
main event. They need to do another one though, boy.
But they tried to bring it back, but it ain't the same. You got good quality matches on Saturday night. You remember when Zeus came back on Saturday night main event that time? Man, it's good stuff, man, good stuff. But look, man, hey, we done, man.
Hey
That's it.
man, and look, we under an hour, boy. Look
Yeah,
at that.
we under an hour. We trying to get, we trying to get it to where everybody gets some time back. I know we on different time zones and stuff like that, man. So I try to be respectful of everybody's time. So we appreciate people rocking with us. Thanks, Corey, for
For
jumping
sure,
in,
for
man.
sure, for sure,
And since you on here, man, you need to DM me and stuff and send me your email so we can put you in here, man, as a guest one day. Since you're showing love out there in the comments. So
for
we
sure,
appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, man, to our YouTube channel. Those numbers are still going up. We're still trying to get to 100 by the first of the year, but I think we're gonna do more than that. I think we're gonna do more than that, and I believe that Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff that you see, guys, right down here on the ticker right there, man. Keep up with the Black Four Horsemen. We're also on Spotify as well. At the Black Four Horsemen. There it is right there, coming across right there. And hey, listen to us. If you can't see these handsome faces, you can listen to us as well. So look, we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. I'm Ricky Fontaine. This is my boy Sig OG, Four Horsemen, man. That's what we do, man. Every week. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, man, and we out.
out.